Lads, what is going on? Gonf here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a hybrid squad builder that is just ridiculous. I mean, we've got the likes, as you've seen from the title, of Man of the Match Emenike. We've got a couple of informs here. We've got some silvers, some OP silvers. It's a really nice team. But before I get into the commentary, lads, just remember this has been brought to you by cheap FUT coins as usual. Their link will be in the description if you're looking for cheap FIFA coins. But one last thing, I have had to go back to using my laptop again, lads, because with my computer, basically, the quality was so bad. I was getting those green flashes. Nobody seemed to know a solution. And until I can get an Elgato, I'm going to have to use my laptop. So, as long as the quality is good for you lot, lads, I don't really mind. So, let's just jump into it. Enough of my life story. In goal, we're going to be using Julio Cesar. Absolute tank, this guy. I mean, lads, if you've got 100k spare and you want to get a good Premier League keeper, go and get this dude now. 86 diving, 86 reflexes. I've never seen someone so acrobatic in the box in my life. He makes some of the best reflex saves you're ever going to see. 85 position as well to back him up. He is just incredible. Our first centre back then is going to be this guy. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Vergever. Nick Vergever. We'll just call him Nick. Nick got a 4-star weak foot. So you find me a centre back with a 4-star weak foot. That's brilliant. I picked him up for 4.8k and he is a tank. 75 defended with 75 pace. On a silver card is pretty deadly. Does the job for you. Not the strongest of defenders, but when it comes to making the right tackles and stuff, and he's OP as well, he's a silver player. He's a great centre-back. Then we're going to be using Zilao, and he's going to be then partnered with, as you've already seen, Antonio FERREIRA. So shit's getting real now, lads. One of the most deadliest silver centre-back partnerships you're ever going to see, as you already know. Zilao with a 73 pace, the 81 heading, and that 71 defending. Picked up for 6.7k. He is a brick wall in defence. Perfect for in the middle. There's no getting around him. He's solid. No, as soon as any striker gets in front of him, he just tugs him back because he's proper strong. And he's amazing. He's got a pace to help him get through as well. And then we're going to be using the pacey 81 pace with only 67 defending, but his pace makes up for everything. Antonio FERREIRA, 6'3" as well, so you know he's tall enough to win headers even though he's only got a 67 head. Picked up for 7.7k, and as everyone knows, he's one of the most OP silver defenders on this game. We're going to move to the midfielders now. First, in centre mid, we're going to be using Inform Strootman. Kind of disappointing, to be fair, for me. Missed a few penalties, which pissed me off to start me off with. But also, I don't know, there was just something about him that I didn't like. He wasn't too good on the ball. Had a decent pass on him, of course, got an 82 pass, but only 3-star skills as well. I didn't really get on with him, but he's only 19k, lad, so can't expect too much. And he's going to be partnered with someone who is just incredible. If you haven't already tried this guy, I've had this guy so many times. If you haven't had him already, I can only tell you to go and get him now because he is crazy good. 4-star skill moves. He's one of the best silver players on the game. He's got 80 pace, 72 defending, 75 dribbling. As you can see from those stats, they're just crazy. He is price locked at around about 50k, but lads, he is worth it. He's insane. Good at going forward. He's solid at defending, and you can play him anywhere from centre defensive mid to centre attacking mid. He is insane. Trust me, lads. But moving on to our outfield players, well, our out wide players. First, it's going to be MAJEED with the 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Everyone knows about the MAJEED spin. 950 coins I paid for him, and he is shit worth that, man. He's amazing on the ball, full of flair. I mean, you can do so much with him. He's quick. He's got skill moves. He is slightly weak, but I mean, his flair and his skill moves are good enough to shift him away from any defenders anyway. And he's just so fun to play with. Didn't manage to get me any goals because he's more of a right wing anyway, but I mean, did the job on that right midfield to get shit going for me. On the left side, then we're going to be using Sana. Like I said, lads, I've never really been a fan of the left mid and the right mid position. I prefer the more left and right attacking positions, but this guy was great on the left mid. I almost forgot what position. He got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Feels OP to fuck on the ball. Believe me, it's ridiculous how good he feels on the ball. His dribbling feels so much better than 78. And he is one hell of a player going forward. I couldn't even imagine how good he would probably be if I would have been playing him left wing or left forward. But moving on to our forwards, finally, lads, we're going to be using one of the best, I say this so much, but one of the best left-sided players I have used. Managed to get me 6 in 6. I was saying on Twitter how good I thought this guy was. He was just mind-blowing. He was so good for me. He is the second in form, lad, so remember there's an 81 and there's an 82 in form. He is insane. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. I mean, wow, he was just incredible. Some of the clips you're going to see at the end, he was shrugging off defenders. He was skinning defenders. I mean, he was good. He could even 48 heading, but he was actually good in the air. How weird is that? Managed to score me a headed goal. He was just good at everything. He felt so OP for some reason. Wow, I couldn't really say OP, but he just felt incredible, lads. And if you've got 33k lying around, you'll probably be cheaper than that now. Go and get him because he is incredible. My top goal scorer in this team, and boy was he good. And then moving on to the player you've all been waiting to see, man of the match, Emmanuel Emenike. Absolute tank. 96 strength on this guy, lads, along with 91 pace, makes him deadly as fuck. He does so much work for the team. He gets back, he goes forward. Struck the crossbar so many fucking times for me, which was pissing me off. I mean, no defender can shrug him back, as you'll see from the clips at the end. He's so strong going forward. And he's inside the box. He doesn't seem to miss a one-on-one. He was just brilliant. I couldn't even imagine if EA would have brought him out as a striker. But right forward, it isn't too bad. And onto our striker, you lot were probably expecting me to whip out a Wellington, but I went for this guy. I didn't want to use Wellington because Wellington's a little bit OP. Everyone uses Wellington. I wanted to use someone different. Went and picked up this pacey ass mofo, 92 pace on him. Only managed to score me 2 goals in 6 games. He wasn't the best player. I mean, his dribbling was absolutely terrible. He only had 2-star skill moves. But trust me, this guy was so fast on the ball. It was ridiculous. And when he was past any sort of defender, there's no catching him, believe you me. But of course, you can put Wellington there if you want to be super safe and you want to have a super sweaty team. But yeah, lads, that is it. If we can get this to 400 likes, I will be over the moon. I mean, I'll be well happy because this is just a sick team. So I hope you've enjoyed. I will leave you some goals and I'll speak to you next time. Peace.
To the icy tides, someday we'll decide where we want to live out our lives. For now we're 2 sparks, tumbling along, keeping the heat on, even though